I am so excited to share Bold Gratitude, the journal designed for you and by you, and I look forward to sharing ways we can bring this into our learning communities. This interactive journal can be used with your class during staff meetings, team meetings, professional learning, and you'll find there's three different sections: happier with gratitude, gratitude with my peeps, and gratitude with the world. You do not need to go in order. You can hop around like a bunny, just pick whatever activities meet the needs of your group. And there's so much choice. And even within the choices, there's choice because you don't have to just write. You could record an audio or a video. You could draw. There's so many ways to use this journal, and we encourage you to offer that flexibility to yourself and to those you use the journal with. As you can see, we've got tons of options. There's fill in the blanks, engaging activities, motivating quotes, thought provoking prompts, and tons of space for reflections and setting intentions. I want to share a few examples of how I have brought the bold gratitude activities into learning communities. I often use this one as a welcoming inclusion activity, and it is inspired by Neil Pashrika and his call to action to embrace your inner 3 year old. And yes, I realize some of our students are not that far away from 3 years old, but I am very far away from 3 years old. So I want to be super intentional in noticing the tiny joys around me. I start off by sharing some examples like discovering a new book series, a specific and authentic compliment, seeing my work displayed in the classroom, solving a challenging math problem, pizza day. I know that's a big one. Or just helping someone understand a tough concept. So, those are just some tiny joys examples that I give. And then I say, okay, let's spend 30 seconds writing down awesome things that happen at school. I give them time. And depending on your group and the comfort level and what you think is appropriate, I would say when you're finished, if you're comfortable, turn to a partner and share, or depending on the setup, maybe we want to share out loud, or maybe both. So many options and so much fun we can have with this. It's amazing to watch people in the room light up as they take a moment to savor those tiny joys. The journal includes the 525 breathing, and it has some reminder cards in it with the 525 on them. You can cut those out and strategically place those in your learning spaces as a gentle reminder to use this exercise when needed. This is a great activity for any time of year, and it really does boost those connections, help with those interpersonal relationships. So it's on pages 68 and 69 in the journal, and you can see that it's designed to be a game, although you can do it in a variety of ways. Here are just a few of the questions you will find in the journal. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? Another question: what would constitute a perfect day for you? Naturally, these questions are not just specific to learning communities. This is about building relationships. So I actually keep these questions on my phone and I use it in learning communities, but I also have it handy when I'm out to dinner with friends or having dinner at home with my family. And when we're ready to have a conversation and we're not quite sure what to talk about, pull out these questions. It has been truly inspiring seeing how people are making this journal their own. And while it was designed for tween and above, the activities can easily be adapted to much younger kids. And we've seen that happening in classrooms and with families. And then people just their own spin on the activities. So we wanted to make sure that there were more of the traditional gratitude prompts in there, but we didn't want people to feel forced with how much space they had to respond to it or the order that they had to go in. So at the end of each section, and you can see Tara Martin in the top middle there holding up her journal, and then one of the pages that has some of the prompts. And we encourage you to cut them out and put them on whatever page you want and use as much space as you want. And she had a great idea. She actually cut them out, folded them up, put them in a jar, and then just randomly draws them out just to add a little bit of chance with it. So many different ways to do it. And of course, we want to give our learners at every age and stage as much choice as possible. So maybe the goal is to think about gratitude with our peers, with those around us, with our peeps. And so we want them to pull from one of those, but they get the choice of which one of those. And so there's tons of ways to make this journal yours and to meet the needs of your learners and your learning community. I hope you have enjoyed this very quick tour of the Bold Gratitude Journal, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Also, please check out laineyrowell.com/boldgratitude, where there are resources like the recording of the meditation. There's some printables, and I'll keep adding resources. I hope you have so much fun using this journal to flood the brain with happiness chemicals, take those relationships to the next level, make the world a legit better place, and activate learning.